What can I do if the other parent violates our custody order?
In New Jersey, if a parent violates a custody order, you do have rights. The first thing that you should do is try to resolve the issue with the parent who violated the order. Sometimes that is as simple as having a conversation, which you document. We always recommend that these conversations initiate in writing of some form, respectful writing, email, and then subsequently through a lawyer. But if you cannot ultimately resolve the issue of whatever the violation is, you should petition the court. When you go to court, simply saying to the court, there's a court order, my former spouse has violated this order, or the parent of the child has violated the order, is not enough. The violation in and of itself can be remedied with an order by the court saying, now you must comply with the order, but typically you want to say that you want to enforce litigants' rights. The reason for that is because you don't want to just remedy whatever the harm was, whatever the violation is, but you also want to seek some recourse for the fact that you had to hire a lawyer, you had to take time out of your life to go to court, and you oftentimes will have economic loss, even just the loss of losing a day of work and having to deal with the issue. The other consequence is that your child is going to suffer some putative harm, and I say putative in the sense that you haven't yet proven the harm, but it's presumed that there would be a harm by losing contact that the court, by a court order, has already said was appropriate to happen. So if a court says that dad, for instance, is supposed to have every other weekend, and for some reason, mom is not allowing that contact to happen, there is a presumption that your child is going to suffer a harm by not having that access to their father. So it's important that whenever you think about the fact that there is a violation of an order, you don't just talk about the fact that an order exists that's not being followed, but you really humanize the harm to your child and the harm to you as a parent who has a constitutional and court-ordered right to that contact have faced as a result of the violation. That then triggers a host of other remedies that can include payment of counsel fees for having to go to court to deal with the issue.